when you start taking your herbs, you won't have no problem with your knees. Floor got to be free of debris before I can start laying. I got to put the mortar down. Then I have to put the cement boards on top of the mortar. Then I have to screw them in, make sure, and wait till it hardens up. Then I start laying the tiles on top of it. Some people lay the tiles right on the floor, and that's a problem. It breaks after a while. You know what I mean? It breaks after a while. Hey, yo, big up to Miss Marlo Renee. For real, yo, she hold me down all the time, yo. That's real. And VR, big up yourself. C-Jack Play 2365, big up yourself. Yo, I laid the towel in the kitchen. The kitchen is done. You know what I mean? In the beginning, it was darkness. If you don't believe it, check out Genesis. It was darkness in the beginning. Nothing but darkness. I read the Bible today, yo. I read it with Genesis, but I had listened to this guy. He's a master teacher. His name is Bobby Hammett. And he told me I have to look at the Bible like it's a metaphysical book talking about me, add myself to whatever they were saying, and I started to get it better now. But I want you to go and look at something. I want you to go look at something, yo. In Genesis, God, right? Maybe I'm bugging. On the seventh day, God closed out his work and he blessed the seventh day, and he also rested on the seventh day. He closed his work out on the seventh day. He didn't close it out on the sixth day and the seventh be all free. It seems like he did a little bit of work on the seventh day. Then he closed out. I might be bugging. So y'all look and see what you think. It said on the seventh day. You know what I mean? That's number one. Number two. Remember when I started doing the tiles? How apprehensive I was? Now while I'm talking to you, I'm just throwing mortar down and I'm just doing my thing like a professional. I'm doing the swirl. Like them boys on the YouTube do. Look at me. All you gotta do is stay consistent, and then your soul gonna start to catch whatever it is you want to do. If you stay consistent, your better self, as long as you're not afraid and you're not looking for someone to come help you or save you, your better self gonna be like, do it like this. Just like I read the Bible and I saw something today, we might just break through. Maybe nobody realized that. Y'all might be able to look at it while you're here. They said what he did on the sixth day, but then it should have been it. Should have been like, yo, God did this thing on sixth day. You know what I mean? Or maybe when the seventh day came, he was like, you know what, yo? I'm going to chill. Maybe that's what happened. But knowledge is whatever you're not comfortable with. And information that don't sound right, you got to go and search That's how you break through. The other day, a woman was the first to Google something that no one else has ever Googled. I don't remember what it was. So you can always be the first to find a lot. Maybe you come on this earth just to give somebody an answer. You know what I mean? And the more you learn about yourself, the more better you get. Like right now, I could lay towels for somebody. I could be like, yo, look, I'm not a professional or anything, but I could do that. You know, if you don't like it, you ain't gotta pay. If you don't like it, you ain't gotta pay. Somebody will take me up on that offer. But they don't like it. Because you know what happened to me today again? I was talking like, yeah, you know, we all sinners, and you know, I'm not perfect. And then I thought about it, I said, you know what? I am perfect. I'm perfect. I'm a perfect being that's having a human being experience. And while I'm here doing it, there are different ways to do it. But I'm not, it ain't no losses. I'm learning. I'm learning how to get stuff done. I ain't been a human being all the time. This is just a temporary thing. I wasn't, you know what I mean? I was a soul forever. And now I just wanted to come down here and help the people. And I asked God to send me. And then God sent me. And then it's all these little trinkets and all these little things that look good when I'm looking at them. I just want a piece. But that don't mean because every time you think, they want you to think of yourself in a negative connotation all the time. Like why we can't be perfect? God made us perfectly, yo. When we come on this earth, automatically we ain't perfect. I just don't get it. God made us from his image and likeness, and then he gave me the free will so I can explore everything. And now I'm exploring it, and then God's like, no, like, come on, yo. I don't know. Think they're lying. Think they're lying, yo. Think they're lying, son. I don't believe in none of it. Believe in it. God is beautiful. God ain't gonna do us like that. Why are you tricking us for? Just to kill us? Why make us give us a bunch of temptations and then you put all this food and then we eat it, you're like, come on, yo. Nah. If you think of yourself as perfect, if you think of yourself as the best of everything, and then they ain't gonna be able to enslave you and put you through all this shit because you're gonna think of yourself on a higher level. It's only when you think of yourself with scarcity, that's when you feel bad and you feel depressed and then you get the liquor, you feel this. No, man, you gotta feel great about yourself. Creator made you with everything you want. Oh, and another thing I seen in the Bible. It never said eat meat. Go look at it for yourself. Never said it. It said it gave you dominion over all things that creepeth, cattle, the fowl, all that shit. And it says it gives you the herbs. It says it gives you the dominion over animals and herbs for meat. Give you the vegetables for meat. It didn't, and then they turn around and told you that flesh is meat. They never use the word meat when they talk about flesh in the Bible. This is flesh. Meat is fruits and vegetables. And another thing I was thinking about, what if when he says herbs, he's talking about male. When he says fruits, he's talking about female. Female always bear the fruit. we better see. You know what I'm talking about? What if he's talking about male and female? What if it's a metaphysical book that's talking about your inner being and who you are on the inside, and what's happening, and the fact that you're in darkness and you have to illuminate yourself through meditation, and then it separates. And the firmament is this right here. This is the firmament. Because this is where the light has to be so it can shine down. But you're in the darkness. You have to go and get your illumination on. That's when God can see you, when you are lit it up. How do you get lit it up? Meditation. That's how. That's the only way you get the answers. That's why I'm talking like this. Because I meditate. I don't know none of these things I'm saying. It sounds good though, don't it? But I don't know what I'm saying. I just got it from like my meditation. And ain't nothing wrong with that. You have to be able to meditate. Damn, son, these lumps. Oh, forget it. You have to be able to meditate, son. That's the only way you're going to find your answers. You cannot find your answers if you don't meditate. The answers are in the meditation. That's the way to illuminate yourself. That's the way to get both eyes to become one. That's the only way to see. Everything that's happening here is happening inside of you. It's happening inside of you, people. This is all happening inside of you. And you're thinking that it's happening on the outside of you, but it's just a projection that you projected with these. It's like watching a movie, and the screen is not where the action lives. Actually coming out of that little thing right there. It's projecting it over there. When you talk about the one day, and then you talk about he made the second day, and then you talk about he made the third day, and then you talk about all that, you got 7 chakras. Your chakras are 7. That's why he did it. God could have just said, boom, everything could have came on. He did it to show you. You have to elevate yourself in due time, bro. You know what I'm saying? It don't all happen at once. It don't happen at once. You have to keep practicing day after day. And then when it comes to the planets, Sunday is Sunday. Monday is Moon Day. Tuesday is Mars. Wednesday is Mercury. Thursday is Jupiter. Is you getting stupider? Friday is Venus. Saturday is Saturn. Look at all the rappers and all that, what they talking about. Look at SZA. Talk about Saturn, because they fuck with the Saturn god. Saturday is Saturn. Remember that. When they talk about the days of the week and the months and all that, they talk about you. They talking about what's happening inside of you. That's what they're talking about, but you taking it literally. Because that's what they want us to do. They don't want us to blow. They don't want us to grow. They don't want us to know. Oh shit, I'm rhyming like a motherfucker. Oh shit, Jay-Z. Yo, Nas, where you at, boy? I need a record deal ASAP. I'm rhyming like a bitch. All right, let's see. Why did I put that there? I always have a problem with the mud. But no, I don't. I don't always have a problem with the mud. The mud loves me. I love the mud. It always works out for me. I never have a problem with the mud. Never. I heard people have problem with the mud. Not me. Never have problem with the mud. Never. It always works out for me. And everything I do is perfect. And it's like, wow. My life is perfect. I've never been happier in my life. This is the happiest I've ever been. Ain't no other place I'd rather be. This is the youngest I'm ever going to be. Oh, I done got older. I done got older already. Jesus. You see how fast it happened? Look how fast I got older. Huh? Got older fast, right in front of you. The one thing that is consistently true is change. If you refuse to change, something's going to be wrong with you. You have to be able to change. Because Monday is not Monday forever. It becomes Tuesday after a while. You got to adjust. Got to understand, Tuesday's coming. Okay. That's SZA song. I love that song. I like that song from SZA. And I like Saturn. I remember she got a song named Saturn. So I already told you, Sunday is the Sunday. Monday is a moon day. Tuesday is Mars. Wednesday is Mercury. Thursday is Jupiter. Friday is Venus. Saturday, Saturn. Count for yourself. 7 chakras. 7 chakras. You have to illuminate yourself. You have to do your meditation. You have to do your amorangue. Like that. You gotta meditate. And if you're a singer, and you want to blow, you better meditate. All of the notes are inside of you. The only way you're gonna hit them notes is through meditation. And once you meditate, you can hit all the notes. They're inside of you. Music is inside of you. The numbers are inside of you. The colors are inside of you. That's the reason why when you go to the casino, you hear the bang, 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 and this is turning, and this is waving, and that's what's happening inside of you. They're mimicking what's happening inside of you. Everything they do, they get it from inside of us. Your brain is sitting, there's the spinal fluid that's in your brain. Your brain is sitting on that sacred oil. Sacred fluid. You understand what I'm saying? Right here, yo. You gotta raise the kundalini from here. That's why they make you afraid of the snake. There's a serpent lying in your back right here. You have to wait. You have to raise that serpent. You have to raise that serpent that's in your waist. And it's gonna come up the spine right here. And then as the serpent come up, it's going to illuminate your chakras. Ding. And then your yellow ping. And then you go to the green ping. And then it keeps going up until it comes to the godhood. That's the reason why when you see the pharaohs always got a snake coming out right here. Whenever you see them with their headdress and all that, they always got a snake coming. That snake is there to protect them. It's always to tell you and to show you that they have what you call wisdom. They let you know this is a wise one. Everybody who come to earth ain't coming to preach the same message. So, hey, I'm passionate about what I do, so that's my calling. That's my calling. My calling is to, when I talk about things like this, I get excited and happy. You know what I mean? Because I want to know what's going on here in this world where I live and reside in. What's happening? What are we supposed to learn? What are we supposed to know? Are we supposed to be here and not try to find out nothing? But they said, he who knows one book knows none. Not only do you have to read the Quran, you have to read the Bible, you have to read all of it. That's how you get everything together. That's how you get it together and make a decision what's right for you. But it's all a study of yourself. And then the enemy, all they want to do is just keep hiding. They keep hiding the truth. Because they have access to everything. When they find the history, they bastardize it. They don't want you to know who you are, but you feel it in your heart. You know who you are. They vilify you. They tell you ain't no good. Make you feel bad about yourself. Tell you was born in sin. That baby born in sin. Like, damn, the baby ain't did shit but cry. Oh, yeah, he's sinning right now. He shit. Oh, yeah, he's a sinner. But you have to remember, sin was a god. That was the name of a god. Pagan god named Sin. They used to call the people that venerated her sinners. They're deep. Yo, the truth is really deep, son. It goes deep in the abyss. And in the whole world, we trying to wake up and tell each other what's happening. So everybody is getting it. They said the dragon is awakening. What is the dragon? The grand awakening. What is that? That's your kundalini. That's the fire that God put in you. The same fire that could burn the whole world is in you. The kundalini fire. That kundalini fire has to be cultivated. That's what's going to bring your illumination. That's the reason why. That's the reason why Jesus said next time he coming with the fire. You don't baptize. He coming with the fire. He ain't coming with the water. And from my understanding, when God said he separated the waters, he was talking about all the waters inside of you. From your amino acid to your bile, from your bile to your hemoglobin, that from the blood, all types of different stuff. It's a lot, man. That's why we have to try to find out on our own, because ain't nobody going to teach us the truth. They know the truth. That's the reason why. They doing what they doing. They know the truth. They know what's up. They know they know who we are. They know how we get down. They trying to keep us from raising up, but nothing can stop the time. Bob Marley told you that. Bob Marley said, emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our mind. Have no fear for atomic energy, because none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Some say it's just a part of it, but we have got to fulfill the book. Death is a gateway. In order for you to get to the other side, you can't go without shedding the body. If you could have gone without shedding the body, we would go. But in order for you to go to that place, you have to shed this body that needs to be washed. If it don't, it gets stink. That same body that needs to be loved. The same body, if you don't call it, that'll get jealous. All that stuff. Because you're a human being. You're doing the human being experience thing. Once you transcend, then you are spirit and you a soul. You don't need a hug no more. You don't need the girl to call you back. You don't need homeboy to act right. You good because you in your true form. Then you love. Then, because God is love, then all you can be is love. You know what I'm saying? So I don't believe in all that stuff, they're telling me I'm a sinner and all that. It's like God said he created me in his image and likeness, and now I'm all this sinner and all this craziness. No. Y'all trying to make me feel like I'm bad. No. I'm not bad, I'm good. I always think good thoughts. But all these trinkets and all this stuff, you don't want me to touch them at all? Nothing? Not even that? I can't even touch this? I'm not touch it. I'm gonna touch that. I'm gonna touch it. God, I'm gonna touch that and ask you for forgiveness. Oh boy. All them people that be killing everybody, shit, they know. Now I have to be the one to be going to hell. And what is hell anyway? You know what I mean? So God would make you just to bound you for the rest of your life? I don't believe in it. It's a lie. God is just gonna make you so you can be in his fight. So you could be in God's fight with his nemesis. And if you don't choose sides, you're gonna kill you. It's like, yo, it must be a game. Because if it's not a game, why would you want me in the middle of that when you could just take care of yourself? You know? I don't get it. Not only do I not get it, I'll never get it. Never, never, never. Never gonna get it, never gonna get it. Never gonna get it. Never get it. Okay, I gotta hurry up. This shit is drying. Drying on me. let's see. Hold your horses. I'm gonna show you who the boss of any course is. Heaven ain't easy, but it sure is fun. Oh boy. I'm out.